Hello and welcome to Quick Charge. I'm Mikey G, and it's Thursday, December 7th. Tesla's head of Dojo hardware has left the company, and he was possibly let go over issues with the next generation of the supercomputer. Ganesh Venkataramanan was hired at the company by Jim Keller, and Elon Musk wanted him to build a chip-making team to support the self-driving effort. He participated in the development of Tesla's self-driving chips, but more recently, Venkataramanan was in charge of the supercomputer hardware. Last month, a source told Electrek that he was let go at Tesla. We weren't able to confirm this news, but now Bloomberg has confirmed that he left the company without specifying any reason for the departure. Now, the source told us that rumors at Tesla around it were that the next generation of the chip was not meeting expectations. If that's indeed true, then there must be some significant problems with the Dojo program, for Tesla want a significant shakeup at the top and let go of the higher talent. Tesla's annual holiday software update, which is generally fairly big and kind of fun, has leaked. This one doesn't appear to have as many big updates as previous years, but it's still great. Apple Podcasts is a welcome addition. Trip Planner is on the mobile app and is most likely one of the more useful additions to the update. It also includes new features on games in the Tesla Arcade, including rumble features for using Xbox and PlayStation controllers. The car will call 911 if the airbags are triggered with a countdown mechanism, and also when the driver uses the exterior cameras in live view, they will have access to the left and right pillar cameras. The search feature now also comes through the owner's manual, and searching for charging stations can now filter those stations by their charging speed. Of course, there is a new light show for the cars to come out for the holidays. Fun times. Today, Tesla shared their 48-volt implementation documentation to other major automakers, including competitors like Ford. As a matter of fact, Ford's CEO Jim Farley confirmed the news on X, formerly Twitter. The consequences of Tesla's actions won't be immediately obvious. When other car makers have their products, it will likely take a very long time to have any change go through the industry, if they do this at all. Now, in the kind of simplification that you would find on a news recap show, this is what 48-volt architecture comes to. Switching to 48 volts alleviates complexity through the wiring of the car and potentially improves the overall efficiency, electrically that is. The downside is that the 12-volt standard for cars has been firmly in place for generations. By publishing their 48-volt architecture, Tesla is essentially asking other automakers to join in and allow for component suppliers to have more than just one customer, meaning Tesla. The lights, the wipers, the flashers, contractors, all the little bits and pieces of the low-voltage system, Tesla can't make overnight. It should also be noted that Tesla has two distinct advantages in transitioning to 48 volts that legacy automakers don't. It should also be noted that Tesla does have some advantages in transitioning to 48 volts that the legacy automakers don't quite have. Tesla is unusually vertigrading their systems for all their vehicles, designing almost all of their own, even if they may be procured from other parties who actually manufacture them. With the 48-volt system now published, we can start the counter on watching the whole auto industry turn course with the turning radius of a 70s Buick. Warnings about another wave of massive job losses at Volkswagen have been circulating for weeks, but now a new report says the company will cut 1/5 of its administrative staff. The plan, according to an internal memo sent to staff members, is to cut staff through partial or early retirement as opposed to layoffs and not hiring people to fill them in. This, according to Automotive News Europe. Back in June, Volkswagen Group announced a new cost-cutting program designed to save 10 billion euros by 2026. And this news is part of that. Now, the job cuts are part of the automaker's struggle to keep pace with the industry shifting to electric vehicles, with Volkswagen's electric car orders falling in Europe. The company has already slashed production at several plants in Germany, and with higher interest rates, inflation, and an end to EV subsidies in Germany, the company is flowing with the tide. China's largest automaker, BYD, revealed their model called the Seal, saying that it landed in Mexico last week as they expand the brand in the region. The Seal is the second EV under BYD's Ocean series to launch in Mexico. They got the Seal and the Dolphin, which came out in September. Rather cute. It will be the fifth BYD electric vehicle in the region, joining not only the Dolphin, but also the Han sedan, the Tong SUV, and the Yuan Plus. The news comes as BYD closes in on Tesla in global EV sales. BYD topped Nissan for the first time last month with over 170,000 fully electric vehicles sold. Although Tesla doesn't report monthly sales, the EV leader did 435,059 EVs in the third quarter, and BYD did 431,603. That's just 3,500 deliveries short of Tesla. Now, BYD is expanding in Australia, India, Hungary, and several other international markets. After cutting prices, the Nissan Ariya is being offered with a lease price as low as $199 a month. At these rates, Nissan's electric SUV could currently be one of the best value EVs to lease, but there is more to the story. Really, it's not terribly surprising, and we will likely see other automakers quickly follow suit, at least in the US. With the year-end sales being quite predictable and the EV tax credit changing in the new year, EV buyers will be incentivized to lease anyway, since that loophole for taking advantage of the federal tax credit will change. Starting in January, more strict guidelines on battery sourcing is taking effect, but that's only for the purchase pathway of getting a vehicle. If you lease, you can still get the full $7,500 credit, and I'm sure a bunch of dealers are going to take advantage of that. In today's community comment found on YouTube, Mick Appletorkorp 7671 says, "Breaking! Finn's Transport Workers Union joins Tesla blockade." And yep, he's right. News sources from Xinhua to Reuters have reported on this news. Reuters saying, quote, "Finnish Transport Workers Union AKT decided on Thursday to join the sympathy strike against Tesla, saying it would start a blockade of Tesla vehicles destined to Sweden in all Finnish ports from December 20th. Now, undoubtedly, we'll have a few more details when it's covered in Electrek's news tomorrow, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching Quick Charge. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.